This is where the king received the visitors. Some like to call it the Hall of Ambassadors because these visitors were ambassadors sent to talk to the king. And the function was to impress them. They should feel small and insignificant. The king should feel big and powerful. Psychology, this was the only function. So visitors had to stand in the center of the room. No possibility to sit down, the whole audience standing for the visitor alone over there. No sitting, standing. The king was sitting comfortable in a small room over there. He was sitting in there, and the throne was very similar to the chairs you can see at the corners. The typical Moroccan chair that they used to ride the camels. So this was in the center. The king was sitting in there. And on his sides, he had his helpers or viziers from the kingdom of Granada. So if you imagine the room is still empty because they're sitting in the rooms on the sides, the visitor is standing in the center, he feels alone. It's the only thing in the room. But at the same time, he's being watched from all sides. He feels observed, exposed. He feels small with an 18-meter high dome over him. And he can see no one because light comes in from behind into all directions, blinding him, and he cannot see the faces of the ones who are sitting in the small rooms. He feels a bit uncomfortable in the center. But he himself is illuminated from the front and from the side, so they can clearly see him. It's everything made to make him feel as bad as possible in the center, insignificant. This was the only function, psychology. So if you have a closer look at all this, you can see that there are always some colors left, blue, red, green. This was entirely painted, you can see, not just white, colorful, this is how you have to imagine it. And if you have a closer look, you can also see we have two types of writing. We have the normal Arabic writing, or first style, we have top, normal Arabic writing, handwriting, but we also got the special Quranic writing, or the sacred side writing, Zudas from the Quran. So you can see, depending what they are writing, they use different types of letters. And, well, for example, this Allah that you can see over here, can you see? The left hand of the daughter of the Prophet, Allah, this repeats here, there. So you can see, it's the same words, the same language, just differently written. Stucco till the very top, small windows over there for the hot air to escape in summer air conditioning, works really good. I think you notice it, the air is always moving here. And finally, the dome is the biggest we have. It's a representation of heaven with its 7 levels. For Muslims, there are 7 levels in paradise, over 7. So you can see, if I can help you, 4 half stars at the bottom make the first level. Can you see it? Then 2 big stars, the second. 4 small stars, the third. The fourth, the fifth, and the sixth, and the 7th is a small central dome. Number 7 of paradise. There's only one more thing left on top, and it's God himself, number 8, or infinity, but we're not allowed to reach God, so for us the highest possible is the number 7. And this repeats endlessly, but not always directly 7, sometimes you use 16, 1, 7, or 124, 1, 2, 4, 7, or 8,017 is the number of pieces up there. 8, 1, 7, 16, 6 plus 1, 7, everything usually comes back to the magic number 7.
This is wood.
Cedar from Lebanon, same as before. It's all the same cedar. Best quality Lebanon cedar. This is why it's still there. Insects don't attack them, and if not, probably we wouldn't have.
So that's why it became 7th heaven.
This is the 7th heaven.
Pharaoh has reached 7th heaven.
But as far as I know, no one has gone to there now. Only the prophets themselves reached the 7th heaven.
Yeah.
So for us, or at least for me, it would be, I don't know, -10.